Since first light, armoured vehicles loyal to the government in Kiev have been manoeuvring through eastern Ukraine. But time and again they were foiled by rebellious villagers. These vehicles, trying to get to the local airfield, were stopped by people who were upset by what had been branded an anti-terrorism operation. Do I look like a terrorist? This man said. I've just been planting onions. The villagers were buzzed by attack helicopters and even fighter jets, but in the end the soldiers had to give up. And so, blockaded by the villagers, the armoured personnel carriers are having to turn round and find another way through what is becoming increasingly hostile territory. In some places there were scuffles and even the occasional gunshot, but it was largely peaceful. These soldiers found themselves blocked in and were forced to surrender. Their vehicles, now under a Russian flag, were driven in triumph to the anti-government stronghold of Slovyansk. The captured armoured personnel carriers are now on display here as trophies in the very centre of Slovyansk, the most rebellious town in eastern Ukraine. Round the corner we found one of the captors who described the surrender.
It was peaceful, without any shooting. Now they are having some food and a wash because they were hungry and dirty.
Just 20 yards away in the park, we found Yulia playing with her son Matvey, who illustrates the problem the new Kiev government has establishing authority here. After weeks of being bombarded by Russian propaganda, many people fear their own troops.
I'm worried about the helicopters and planes flying overhead. I'm worried that the Kiev government sent them against peaceful citizens.
As government troops reinforced their airfield, NATO said it was strengthening its forces in Eastern Europe, while the Ukrainian Prime Minister claimed Russia was erecting a new Berlin Wall. Tomorrow's talks in Geneva take place with relations between Russia and the West at their worst since the end of the Cold War. Daniel Sandford, BBC News, Kramatorsk.